Hi, this is Lee Solden. Trying to finish up this story. This is going to be my video 60D-6. Continues on where 60D-5 left off, the 7-minute mark of the video. Here it goes. It says sex. We talk more than we do. Falamos, we talk. Doki is than. Fazemos, we do. And
Sexo, falamos mais do que fazemos. Muita da nossa cultura gira em torno da sexualidade. Falamos com amigos e amigas.
okay. Okay. Much of our culture spins around, goes around, gira, em torno, gira em torno. So it spins around the sexuality, chats, papos, with amigos and amigas, scenes of film, in numerous documentaries and cultural references. All the world talks about sex all the time. It says todo mundo fala sobre sexo o tempo todo. Okay. It is curious, meanwhile, no entanto, the phrase no entanto, meanwhile, therefore, that in growing and okay. So he says everyone's talking about it. So he says it is curious, therefore, meanwhile, that in growing up and participating in relationships more durable, the frequency of our sexual relations fall so compared to all that talk. Okay, break that down a little bit. So it is curious, meanwhile, or therefore, that in growing and vieillir and participating in relationships more duradouros, means long lasting, duradouros, the frequency of our sexual relationships, kaya, fall, from cair to fall, tanto, so. My theory is simple. With the adding of preoccupations and the daily stress, estressi diario, you are going to be turning. Let's say got a SC reflexive pronoun in front of it, in front of tornado, turning. So you're turning cada vez, each time, mais difícil. That phrase, cada vez, that means continuously, okay? It literally means each time, but they use it as continuously. So it's becoming continuously more difficult. They got nos again for a reflexive pronoun. Desligar means to disconnect, to let things go, let ourselves go of problems, of the problems. Dos stands for of the, using the plural os, the masculine, and relax in the company of another person. The excitement of a new relationship appears to compensate these factors, these, pareces appears, factores, factors, common that you got factores. English is FACT. That's two consecutive consonants. One's dropped here. Factores, factors. But mas a medida que means as soon as a medida que medida is measure. So it goes like to the measure that. Okay. The things are going cold, esfriando, are going vão, esfriando. It is fácil is easy, to observe a drastic change, mudança, in our sexual lives. Okay, vida is the life. Okay. So recently rolled, that is Rollo, a hashtag on Twitter about sobre things of adult, and one of desses, one of these posts represents much well my visão over this subject, assunto. Sexo é coisa de adolescente. So sex is a thing of adolescence. Adults, adult sense pleasure, seeing, vendo, prazer is pleasure, os boletos, the bills, todos pagos, all paid at the end of the month, no fim do mês. Unhappily, infelizmente, cannot, não pude, I cannot find, encontrar, the original author. Okay, you never stop your studies. Você, you, nunca, never, termina, stop, terminate, your seus estudos, your studies. Okay, when I estava on the second year of high school, ensino medio, high school, achava que, I thought that the studies, os estudos, already were finished. Ya estavam acabando, finished, from acabar, to finish. Então, then, entrei na faculdade. I'm not sure. I think that's supposed to be faculdade. Someone's ever corrected me on that, though. Maybe it's just faculdade, without having to try to say that L, really. Okay. Listen to that a little more carefully. So, faculdade is a college. So does any other in college? And yes, expression uses I seen. Okay. And then it says basically, yes, here, lacked, faltava, little, pouco, para estar tudo, for to be all terminando, all finished. Okay. Depois, after, comecei a trabalhar, started to work, and pias de livros, piles of books, foram, se acumulando, they were accumulating. You get SC again for a reflexive pronoun. Em cima da minha mesa, on top of my table, in a unending cycle, nu, N-U-M, in a cycle, interminável, unending. Okay, new necessities, novas necessities spring up, surgiam, e lá, and there I was, estava eu, estudando novamente, studying newly, again. Okay. The formal study is just, apenas, a part of this universe, desi, of this. But the search, busca, for understanding, conhecimento, is going to extend itself, it's got the SE for the reflexive pronoun, along all your life. It says all the life. So we are always, estamos, sempre, studying, be it, seja, for personal interest or because of our professional needs, exigem, needs. It says our professions need it, demand it. That's a verb, exigem. Okay. When we look a little further in front, it says cuando olhamos, we look pouco mais, a little bit para frente, a little bit further ahead, frente. We see even, vemos até for even, os mais idosos, the most aged idosos, studying, estudando, and se atualizando. Actualizando means updating themselves. They get that SE in front of it, C for reflexive pronoun. Okay, the world changes. O mundo or o mundo muda, changes from mudar, change. And we, nós, we need to accompany these changes, mudanças. Okay, family is the is the security most important. Okay, security, seguro, primordial means most important. Or the first and foremost thing. Okay, so he says, it is curious to write this, escrever, to write, isso, this. It's curious to write this. I am a person, so I am a person, pessoa, with bem pouco, with very little apego familiar. I mean, family ties. Okay, and perhaps talvez por isso, for this, this topic, este tópico, is so important. Tão importante. Tão. So, as we've talked about there above, the phrase is como conversamos ali em cima. Cima means above, up, above. The life, vida, is this unstable tightrope, corda bamba. That in some moment, algum, some, the things can, talk about it within life, things can, coisas, podem, can, they can, and are going to, vão, are going to, dar errado, give wrong. That errado has two R's in it. First R is an R, second R is an H, so it's errado. Okay, give wrong. They're going to go wrong. Okay, neste momento, in this moment, or say, neste momento. Okay, in this moment exist few, pouquíssimas people that can aid us. Podem, can, they can, nos ajudar, aid us. Again, the nos there is a reflexive pronoun for us. Okay, cuando nos damos conta, when we give count, when we take notice of things, estamos means we are. That's the we are for temporary situations and for locations. We are here, ali, sozinhos, alone, and perdidos, lost no mundo, in the world, no, in the combination of in plus o comes out to no, in the. Todas as vezes que, all the times that I find myself, me encontré en situations like this, for more distant that I am, estivesse, the family represents a base of support, apoyo, support, people ready, dispostas, to, means to here, sacrifice themselves. We got si, sacrificar. Again, SC is a reflexive pronoun. In any, algum ponto, point, para que, for that, eu, can better my situation. Pudesse melhorar minha situação. Okay. Knowing that our family structure, saber que nossa estrutura familiar possesses, possui this important papel, esse importante role, papel, is important for two reasons. É importante por dois motivos. That M-O-T-I, the T-I there, motivos. The first is the liberty, and the liberty in se abrir. Oh, that means open yourself. Okay, open yourself to, the phrase means, but it's implied. You leave the home, open yourself up to the world, right? And ask, which is pedir, aid, when it is necessary. The other is to be, estar, prepared to be the person, says ser a pessoa, that extends, estende, the hand, para rescue, mão, hand, para resgatar, means rescue somebody, alguém, que, who, stuck, ficou, pelo caminho, by the road, caminho. Got an itchy nose this evening. I don't know why. Who knows? Something is bothering me here. Okay. Vale lembrar. Okay, so it's worth remembering that family also também is that we construct aquela, that we construct during the life with friends and people and important people for us. Para nós. Okay, you know less than you think you knew. Okay, você sabe menos do que, means than, achava, you thought that you knew. Saberia. I remember, lembro, the questions, das perguntas, que fazia para minha mãe, I made for my mother. Well, the phrase they're using, okay, made for my mother. When I was, era, child, criança. She was, it was, era, as if, como se she was, ela fosse, a grand oracle, o grande oraculo, of, not of wisdom, sabedoria, okay, as if, como se, she had, tivesse, understanding, conhecimento, to, para, curar, all the ills, todas as doenças, and resolve all the problems. So I grew up expecting, crazy, I grew up to be, ser, the person that had, todas all as respostas, all the answers. But today, hoje, I see olho, para trás means back, or back. See, vejo, I see that she, talking about the mother, was as lost as. I got tão and quanto put together, whatever's between it, it comes out the phrase as lost as. Perdida's lost. So put perdida in the middle, it got tão and quanto on both ends, comes out as lost as I. She was as lost as I, okay. Okay, in the initial phase of being an adult, we have many certainties, certezas. Amos, we have. It appears that we are proximos, near or next to, of having. It's the verb hater. Todo, all. Conhecimento means understanding. Sobre praticamente tudo, almost everything. But the time, tempo, is going to pass, is going to be passing, pasando. And precisamos, we need to recognize, reconocer, that we do not know, não sabemos muito bem, very well, o que, what está acontecendo, what is happening, muito menos, much less, for, para, where we are going, onde estamos indo. Okay, for existing, the social pressure in knowing, saber, with all firmness, what, okay, we want. Many people, muita gente, still, ainda, carry, carrega, this posture, essa postura. But não demora means does not take long. Demorar means to take time, take a long time, but does not take a long time. Mas não demorar muito, does not take very much time. To understand, para entender, que, to understand that, tudo é confuso. Confuso. Everything is confused, demais, too much, too confusing. Que novas informações, so new informations, pop up, surgem, o tempo todo means all the time, and in the end, no fim, não fazemos muita ideia de muita coisa. That means we don't know very much about anything. The phrase means, basically. So they use the word do. We do an idea. We have no. We do an idea means we don't know anything. We don't do an idea or make an idea of much stuff. Okay, moving on. Okay, one of my frustrations in being Picars is being here. A little, un poco mais velho, a little more old, foi, to recognize, reconocer that the adults não deixam, that means they do not let transparecer, let show the little problems, os pequeños problemas, and fears, medos, that exist in this phase. There exists much theater, much projection of a reality that is not exactly what we encounter when we arrive, chegamos there, lá. So my current fear, atual is current, medo, fear. So my current fear is imagining all which, key is which, or all what, doesn't matter. Aqueles, these, so referring to these people, even more old, ainda mais velhos than I, do que is than, eu, não contam, não contam, contam, they don't tell over this their phase of life. Okay, what they don't tell about their phase of life. Muita surpresa, much surprise still, ainda, must, deve, pop up, surgir, for the road. Pelo caminho, caminho, I guess. Okay, e você, and you, what, o que, mais te chocou, what shocked you the most after depois being an adult, de adulto, of adult? What do you think, o que acha, that the younger people, the more young, mais novos, need, precisam, to know over this phase, saber sobre essa fase, contribute in the nos comments, comentarios, and aid, ajude, to enrich our content, conteúdo, content. Okay. Okay. Done this all day. Little Slee Solden. Hey, if you like this kind of thing, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And see y'all next time.